Hi, little birds. It's your girl Jalen coming back at you again. Um, and you could call this a part two to my coming out piece. And it's one that I want to talk about because it was one that I worried about a lot. And it was one that a lot of us that are a little older transgender people deal with, and that's coming out to your kids. Now, my kids, they're fairly young. The oldest are 11, my twins, and then 9, 6, 4, and 2. So I got 6 kids that I all had to think about and tell them about my journey and coming out. So it was, I had mulled this over since July of last year when I first came out to my friend's family, and me and my ex discussed it a lot on how do we tell the kids what does this look like? How will they take this? Are they just going to be traumatized? Are they just going to cry and just fall apart? Or what is this going to look like? So we had discussed it quite a bit, and it was a subject constantly brought up between us on phone conversations and things. And I even went on boards and talk to other people that had come out to their kids. Most everybody that I talked to, they were like, oh yeah, my kid is older. They're 20 or they're teenagers. And I'm like, but mine aren't teenagers. So how do you tell a little kid, daddy isn't going to be daddy anymore? So after, considering everything and discussing it with other people and finding out what they had done, I decided it was time. So I made a trip in October and booked the flight and everything. And yes, I did have fun with the TSA. Not really. None of us have fun with the TSA, okay? Let's just admit it. So as I'm flying there, I didn't think about my timing or the day that I came. So as I get to the house after, coming into the airport in Sacramento and then driving an hour and a half away, I get up to the house and the kids see me. And the day I came was Halloween. People, okay, think about your day before you come out to your kids. So my kids were like, are you going to be a girl for Halloween? I was like, no. I'm not going to be a girl for Halloween. It's going to be a little more than that. I'm going to be a girl full time for the rest of my life. And so I had to explain it to him. I explained it to him. One of the things that somebody had explained to me was, explain it to them on their level and tell them, hey, your dad, he has a girl's brain and he's always felt like a girl on the inside, and so he wants to match his body with his mind. And so that's kind of how I explained it to him, and they all kind of took it pretty well. The younger ones didn't quite understand or really grasp it, I don't think. So they were just kind of like, I told them, and then they ran off to go play. So it was like, okay, well. But the 3 oldest, the 2 were definitely very inquisitive. They asked me, oh, well, what are you going to dress as? And how are you going to dress? Do you wear makeup? Do you wear perfume? And just, all this little questions. And then one of them asked, which I didn't even think that, 11-year-old would know this or even know to ask this, but they were like, are you going to have boobs? And it was like, yes, that's kind of part of being a girl and part of this journey. And the one that took it the hardest was my oldest, because 3 of them aren't mine, but I definitely consider the twins mine because I'm the only parental figure that they've ever known other than their mother. So I do feel that they are mine and care for them in that way and love them. So they're definitely mine, even though it's not a biological thing. I think a lot of you will understand that. So, but my oldest biological one, he took it very hard. He was definitely sad, and one of the suggestions that my ex mother-in-law had said was, talk to him in your normal voice, which I hadn't used my normal voice in several months, so it was really hard to kind of go back to it and speak to him with it, and it was hard for both of us. But one of I've definitely grown from it since October and really kind of understood that kids have a very placid mind. They have a very innate sense of gender and they understand gender. It's definitely not something that they're not used to or don't understand. They do understand it. You do have to put it in their perspective still. And they still have some of the socialization that we as adults do. Like they always say, I hear them in the car and they say, "Oh, pink is a girl color." I'm like, "Okay, kids, pink is not a girl color. It is anybody can wear it. It's just a color." And it's only been socialized because of how people have come to view it as. So I definitely try to, tell them, be free with your gender, explore it. It's something that's beautiful and we should all understand, our gender. And if we don't feel comfortable in the gender we are in, then do something, try something else. And that's the beautiful thing that I have learned is that you sometimes have to explore yourself and to understand yourself. All right, as promised, here's a couple of my boys that are here with me that are going to discuss, what they've kind of experienced being, going through this journey of transitioning with me. And this is Hunter. And
Hi.
This is Phoenix.
Hi.
So, why don't you tell them what was it like when I told you guys? When I told you I was being a girl? Hunter,
I forgot.
you forgot? You remember during Halloween that I told you?
Yeah.
Yeah? And
No.
No? Okay, well, how did it make you feel?
Well, it made me feel a little sad.
Yeah, a little sad. How come?
Well, because he used to be a boy and then he turned into a girl instead of staying a boy for the rest of his life.
Right, and why did I do that?
Because he wasn't comfortable of being a boy, so he wanted to be a girl.
And I wasn't happy, right?
Yeah, he wasn't happy.
And what was I like before? Was I a happy person with you guys?
No. Yeah, before he was a happy person with us, and then when we moved away, I don't know what he felt like. It made me sad.
But did I yell a lot before?
Yeah, he used to yell a lot.
And just get angry at you guys, right?
Yeah.
And what else? Do you like me being Jalen better?
Yeah, I like you more than you used to be now.
Yeah.
But I kind of like you the same.
Yeah. So what else do you want to tell them?
I don't know.
Well, think of little kids that their dads or moms are doing the same thing.
Hi.
So that kind of gives you a little perspective
I'm hitting you, Hunter.
on kids and how they react to you coming out. And just remember that they both react differently. He was a little sad, like I said, and he kind of took it okay. So, all right, I will get the other one soon. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, little birds.
Hi. Hello.
I have my other two boys with me,
Yeah.
River and Skylar, and they're, yes, twins, and they're 11.
Yeah.
And they're also going to discuss, what it was like when I first came out and what they think about me now and, all that stuff. So, guys, what did you think when I came out in October?
I thought you were gonna dress like a girl for Halloween.
Yeah.
In Halloween, yeah. And it made me feel like you changed a lot.
Yeah.
Like you were stopped yelling and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you were when you were a boy, you yelled a lot.
Yeah. So what else do you guys see different?
That you're nicer and kinder. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not that mean anymore.
So what did you think when I started dressing as a girl?
It's kind of like funny, kind of normal and funny. And yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. So what did you guys like? You like me better or what?
I like you better. I like you better.
Yeah. What else? What do you want to tell little kids that might be dealing with their parent changing?
If they change into a girl, it's okay. It's still okay. They're still with you.
Mhm. Exactly.
They love you the same.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's kind of their perspective, guys, and like I said with the other two kids, that all kids are going to take it different. They're not all going to take it the same. They're all people just like us, and they're not going to. Some might have a hard time with it, others might not. So just keep that in mind throughout your transition and always try to be understanding with them. All right, bye.
Bye.
Continue your journey and be your authentic selves. And remember to subscribe down below. Hit the little bell so that you get all my notifications so you know that when my videos are coming out and you get notified and you can come watch it. My beautiful face, And then give me a thumbs up, a like, comment, tell me suggestions you want to hear, and coming back at you next time. Bye.